Christina. I'm back with another episode of House History. And today I'm talking with my friend Frank Neitzel. He is one of our oldest remaining residents from Tiedtville. And if you remember in my story about Tiedtville, that was located kind of on the Hinsdale border, and it was near the 91st and County Line Wolf Road area. It was eventually annexed into Willow Springs, but it was a thriving small community back around the turn of the century. And Frank has been kind enough to share his memories with me today. It's a little bit of an oral history for the museum as well. And so we're gonna take a walk back, and I kind of wanted to, we already looked at the families that came here and built up the area, the pioneer families like the Kellers and the Teeds and that kind of thing. But this time I kind of wanted to delve into, our salt of the earth families that made up our community. So I hope you will enjoy this as much as I enjoyed making it. So let's get started. Hey everybody, it's Christina Andino. I am back with another episode of House History, and today we are at the Robert Weil House with Frank Neitzel. He's one of our older residents in the area who actually grew up in Tiedtville, right on the border, so kind of the same thing. And if you'll remember, we did do a segment not long ago. It was a 3-part series, so it was Tiedtville the beginning, and then Santa Fe, and then Rudy's Farm. So I thought this was kind of a nice addition, and we're going to talk a little bit to Frank and hear some of his reminiscence, and I think you will really enjoy it. So let's get started, and I'm just going to ask you some questions, and you can just answer however you like to. So let's start with, where did you guys live? Where was the house?
It was just over the border into DuPage County, and about south of the Santa Fe Railroad tracks and next to the Des Plaines River.
Yeah, okay. And what kind of house was it? Because I know the houses were very different back in the day, so tell us a little bit about that.
Small home, and was built, I don't know who built it, I think our grandfather built it.
Okay.
And other than that, don't know much about it. But it was a stone foundation, in which they used the what's called stones, and other than that, and dirt basement, and that's the way it was.
Okay. Was it 2-story?
It was 2-story and had bedrooms upstairs and 2 bedrooms upstairs.
Okay.
And 1 bedroom downstairs, and other than that,
okay. Was it heated by wood stove?
Wood stove and cooking stove. Well, with a wood stove also.
Okay. Okay. And then outdoor plumbing too, right? So
outdoor plumbing, yes. And no heat upstairs. There was no heat. There was just wet beds, feather beds and stuff like that. We had to keep warm, but it was sometimes we got frost on the bed where you were breathing.
Oh no. We're so spoiled now.
How cold it was.
Wow.
It was cold.
And how many kids were sleeping out there?
Well, when we got older, that's where we went. When we got to be 3-4 years old, we went up there.
Okay.
And we slept downstairs. There we had a couch bed that made into a couch.
Okay.
Bed, and used to. That's where we slept when we were real young.
Yeah. Is the house still there?
The fire department came and burned it down.
Oh. Okay.
A lot of years ago.
Okay. And what is there now? Do you know?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing,
so it's just open land.
Yeah.
Okay. And so tell us a little bit about Tiedtville. What was that like in the day?
Well,
I think everybody wants to know that.
We remember basically we remember the picnics and stuff like that they had on weekends, and they had what they call the doodle bug, came out of Chicago and carried people out of the city and came to the park to go. Well, they had food and drinks and stuff like that. And other than that, no, it was big park.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Huge.
And what about, do you remember the stores, the tavern?
There was only one, yes. One store and one tavern.
Okay, so it was like a general store.
And that was owned by the Teets.
Yes.
Fred Teet. And, but that was the only store in the area, basically.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my parents would shop in Lamont when they on occasion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And who were your closest friends growing up?
Basically, the Gardeners and Teets.
Okay.
And they were growing up there. Of course, I don't recall of anybody else, but we couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We had no way to travel.
Right.
And we were, of course, when we were young, and we always we had to walk to school, whatever it was.
So where did you go to school?
I went to Palisade School, and then I went.
Franz Karl Neitzel was born on November 5th, 1930, in Hinsdale, Illinois, the middle of 7 children born at home to Carolyn Frieda Karstens Neitzel and August Karl Heinrich Neitzel in Tiedtville. They lived in a 2-story farmhouse at 91st and County Line Road. Frank attended Palisades School and Lamont High School before joining the Army and eventually marrying Doris Irene Markham on October 23, 1954. They had 2 daughters, Denise and Kim. Frank still resides in the area not far from the original homestead. Thank you, Frank, for sharing your memories of growing up in Tiedtville.